Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's me. I'm here because I feel like it. Welcome back to the channel. If you like the vibe, subscribe to the channel. We love to have you here. Love to have your energy. Yeah. And, it's free. Right? It's free. Free information. Anyway, remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. God is good. Golden children in perspective. Look at things from a higher perspective, right? Like the end result. What is the result you want, right? Do you feel like, you're getting the results that you want, right, by doing it the way you're doing it? Or do you need to change your perspective, right? Right. All right, let's go. All right. What's the message for the collective? What do they need to know? All right, we got lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So you could be getting downloads, you could be having deja vus, right? And not just, from past lives, but like just past cycles, past situations. You could be coming up on a situation that you've been in before, you know what I mean? But how did you handle it then? Will you handle it differently this time? What did you learn from the last time, right? And you also developed your gifts through these past relationships, right? And situations. So you've learned how to cope, to balance yourself out, to listen to your intuition, right? Right, to seek wise counsel, Spirit said. Call on God, right? Pray on it. What we got here? Activated earth. Okay. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're being led. Wow. Trusting, that happened to me today because I was on my way one place and I realized I wasn't going to get there in time. So I canceled the appointment and I went to do something else that I was going to do anyway afterwards. So I went to do that instead, and I'm glad I did because I saw somebody that I hadn't seen in a long time. So it was, it was very good. It was refreshing. It was joyful. I felt my spirits lifted. It was like, God is good, right? Yes, He is. Yes, He is. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're being led. And when after all of that, I sat and I was like, wow. Had I kept going to where I was going and just got there late, but the thing was, I wasn't really even feeling it anyway. So I was like, I learned how to stop pushing myself to go to places where the energy's a little bit off. You feeling me? And listen, I trust where I was being led. I went to take care of some other stuff that I needed to take care of, and it was good. It was good. Everything was good. All paths lead home. Ain't that nice? All paths lead home. No matter if you're sent in a different direction, some people like the highway, some people like the back roads, but they're going to the same destination, right? Inner authority, your intuition, turn your gaze within. And then we got karmic relationships. Ooh, come on now. Relationships that are meant to teach us to grow, to evolve, to develop our mentally, emotionally, right? To grow from situations, right? To not, I just heard, don't throw the whole baby out with the bathwater. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. How you deal with conflict. How do you deal with difficult people? How do you deal with people that haven't mastered their emotions? Or those people that are not willing to be accountable for their actions, right? You had to learn. Yep, take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Yeah, you had to take a step back, right? and follow your intuition, because if we're not careful, we'll allow people to drag us down their path. You hear me? Yes. Spirit said yes. We will allow people to drag us down their path and help them carry their baggage. But when ours get too heavy, when it gets too heavy to carry theirs and yours, then what are you going to do? Right? Can I get one more here, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Gave me two. That's what I needed. Man. Answer the call. Listen. And deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Yes, that's what you had to do. And hold yourself accountable for your actions and learn the difference between, your accountability and somebody else's. Because remember, you was carrying their baggage as well. You was helping them with their shit, so you was helping them carry their baggage. All right? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Their answer is yes. Yes, take a break, because the life work is not, it's not, you can't do it all in one season. It's basically what our Spirit's saying. Get off the treadmill, right? Take a break. Take a vacation. Take time for yourself. Remember, you're here to experience life as well, not just to give, help others. So you're like a light worker. That's light worker energy. You're not for everyone. Come on, Spirit. Yes, that's light worker energy. You're not being called to avoid the situations. But I think some of y'all should already know that now. You don't really avoid hard relationships. You do, you are always open to solutions. But there was a lot of people that were taking that for granted. And every time you opened yourself up, right, for the solution, for them to change or to show that they understood what you were showing them or telling them, right? It creates a lot of, there's conflict. There's people you had to learn how to let go, right? Until they were ready, because they were only going to hold you back, right? And you were going to continually try to help them carry their weight. And that's not your job. Your job is to teach them to stop, first and foremost, digging the fucking holes that they so deep in, right? And hold themselves accountable and make a new decision. Choose a new direction. Deep cellular healing. Baby steps, right? Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. That's what you're doing, collective. Actuarius energy. Physical and emotional healing. And that's what you are here to do. Deep replenishment. Yeah, because you could have been in a lot of relationships where you had to learn a lot of hard lessons, not only about yourself, but about people in general. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we expect people to treat us the way we treat them. And a lot of times people ain't there for the same fucking reason we're there. You hear me? But don't let that, stop you from doing this type of work, right? And that's just being you. But do take a break for yourself. Of course, take time away. Don't feel guilty about doing that. Spirit said no. You got yes and no here. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Don't take on any more responsibilities at this time, especially when it comes to people's personal business, personal space. All right, because somebody could be going through a tower right now. And we got to let that happen, right? Because didn't we go through a tower? And a tower is just a time when we have that wake up fucking call when we decide, what the fuck, what we doing and what we've been doing ain't fucking working. Now it's definitely time to make a change, because our lives are on the fucking line now, right? Ain't nobody more important than us trying to get our shit together right now. You hear me? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, and for you, and another thing is because Spirit doesn't want you to continue to give into these toxic relationships. You've already encountered this energy. If they're going through the tower, allow it so that they can get onto a level where they can appreciate you being in their life. And they can understand, and then y'all can have some kind of dialogue, then y'all can exchange that energy when it's in alignment. But no more of carrying nobody's bags. Let people get to that place where they surrender to whatever it is that the universe is trying to get them to let go of so that they can grow. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Whew. My. What's the message here, Spirit? Some of you guys could feel really lonely right now, feel real isolated, feel like this journey is, you got to do it, but have hope, you know what I'm saying, that God will bring you somebody to carry the load, help you, you know what I mean, to walk with you, not even to carry the load, but, just, be some kind of energetic sounding board, Spirit said. Thank you. One more, please. What we got here? You got the love. Look at that. And this is giving me integrating all of who you are. All the faces and all the masks and all the hats that you've had to wear. Hardarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Wow. Yes, you carried a lot of other people's baggage. You helped a lot of people carry their baggage, walk through their problems, made things a little easier, made it feel safer, doable. And now this is your time. God wants you to put up healthy boundaries. You already know what to do. And if you don't know, pray on it. Right? What we got? Whale and Orchid Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. Yeah. You know that at the end of the day, this is not about you. You know what I mean? Sometimes we think that the work that, God does, it includes us having what we want, but sometimes it's not, because we'll get in the way. You feeling me? We'll get in the way of people getting their karma, right? We'll get in the way. We will end up getting other people's karma, and we know where it's from. We know we should have been left. I'm just saying. I'm saying that to myself, too. I'm not just, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what Granny got to say about these cards, about this energy here. And talk to Granny. I let Granny's talking a little bit. She gonna talk today. What's going on here, Spirit? Where am I collective? Oh, look, damn, you flew out there. Look, bye. It's time to go. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Implies that someone should leave, but avoid hitting the doorknob on the way out. You ain't got time for that. And this is right on top of taking a break, right? This is like you just having to do what you got to do, right? Yeah, taking it. Shut the door. Spirit said shut the door. That's all it was. Shut the door. What's going on here, Spirit? I'm finna go take a nap, is what I heard. Somebody said they're going to take a nap and they shutting the door. You could be needing a break from your kids and you're telling your partner, I'm going in the room, take a nap, you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. We got a chance. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Some of you guys may be reluctant to do that. Feel like if you shut the door, you know what I'm saying, something might happen. They might get into something. They might need you. You know what I'm saying? They can't nobody do it like you. Yeah, they can if you give them a chance. Taking chances can be scary, but it's always exciting to be surprised by the outcome. And what if they do it right? What if it's fucking quiet? What if you get up and you peek and you see everybody's in chat? Man, listen, stop playing, right? Nothing beats a failure but a try. Go take that nap, get that rest, take that vacation. Do it. They won't. The Spirit's the same God that got you as ones that got them too. Thank you, Spirit. Now they need to seek Him out because they cannot experience Him through you. They can only see by, what's happening in your life. They can see evidence, but the relationship they'll never have. You hear me? Oh, what's this? Who can't hear must feel. Cope. Ignoring warnings may lead to situations that could have been avoided. Somebody hard-headed. You may have you may have told someone. This is that getting me back to this karmic energy, right? Maybe you tried to give somebody advice, right? and you had to let go. You had to shut the door, right, and allow them to learn in their own time and in their own way, right? Ignoring warnings can lead to situations that could have been avoided. Look what we got here. The truth shall set you free. Something that is not bound by the usual social norms and expectations. You're taking a chance. You're taking a chance. You're doing what you got to do. Something about rumors. Somebody's lives. Yes, see, somebody's a hypocrite. Somebody's a hypocrite. They've been lying. They've been spreading rumors. That shit ain't working no more. Somebody done bitten off more than they can chew. Somebody's greedy. Yeah, you had to separate. When you separated yourself, when you decide to take some time for yourself, come hell or high water, right? You hoping and you praying that things will go according to the Lord's plans, to what He has said to you, right? We can't sit back and say, I can't go because I have to make sure that everybody else is okay. God ain't trying to hear that, because He brought you in this world. He brought them in this world. You didn't do it. You were but a vessel. You were but an instrument. Stop playing. He put the seeds already in her. Those are His seeds. If you're honest. If we honest, right? Yeah, but you had to free yourself, right? Yeah, and it's not, it's like you didn't bind yourself to the social norms. You didn't bind yourself to society's expectations of you, of the role. Oh, come on, let's talk about them roles, right? Learning how to separate ourselves from the roles, right? Because people will use those things against us to manipulate, right? To make us feel guilty, and to extort us. Thank you, Spirit. Listen, come hell or high water. Didn't I already say that? I just said that. Come hell or high water, right? You're going to keep it moving. You're determined to face and conquer any challenges or barriers that may come your way. Yeah. Because this is a lot of soul. This is a lot of purging. All this water, these tears, these emotions. This is a lot of emotions. This is a lot of cleansing, a lot of purification. Some of you guys could be crying a lot. I ain't stunning on you, but you secure. Somebody said you're secure in the bag. You are confident and unaffected by negativity or anyone who is not uplifting. Yeah, and that's how you stand, and you standing on that as you should. You should. This could be about a mama and a daughter. Two women can't live together. Sisters. All right. Cousins. I don't know. It's two women that are in the same space. And yeah. Or this could be a group of women that don't want you, or don't want you in their space, right? Maybe, I don't know, because they both looking at somebody over here. Yeah, so take it how it resonates. What else, Granny? Okay. Anything else they need to know? You separated yourself from carrying people's baggage. They don't like that shit. They don't like that. Don't write a check your ass can't cash. Yes, warning. They don't like that. You're not there to catch them. You're not there to support them. Even though these would be some people that say that without them you would be nothing. That's something else I heard too. Be careful about making promises or saying things you cannot back up or lack proof of. So somebody been out here lying for money. Somebody getting paid. Look at that money staying out. Somebody been paying people to say shit. And I wouldn't say it'd be like, oh, here's some money. I want you, da da da. No, this is somebody that gets to know how a motherfucker feel about you when they bring your name up, how they react. So they see there's a weakness there, so then they'll start offering them shit, buying them shit. You need a few dollars. This is that type of motherfucker. Thank you, Spirit. You need a few dollars. Yeah, they'll be there to help you. They'll be your support system. Just let me know, man. You need some help with some shit. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, I see it. You ain't letting no grass grow under your feet. You know it's time to go. It's time for you to explore. That's right. Act on your plans without delay. Don't let any grass grow under your feet. The Spirit said, and do it well. Whatever it is you're doing, do it well, because you get compliments on it. People like you for whatever your skills is. Could be your cooking, because this does say cooking skills, but this could be any kind of gifts. Remember, we talked about the gifts. Where is it? I know I seen something about gifts. Take it how it resonates. You liberated yourself. You liberated yourself from the the social systematic roles that you have to be a certain person to those people that are in your life. It's like you can't reject, you can't say, no, I don't want to do that. That doesn't look right to society. That's like, what the fuck? How you gonna say you don't want to be a mother to your children? You can say you don't fucking want to be a mother. You can say you could not want to be nurturing. You know, that's your free will, right? Having those children come out of your body, or being, you know, a dad too, you know what I'm saying, that to help create this spirit, this soul. You ain't even doing that. You're just creating the flesh. God is the spirit, the seed. In doing all, man, y'all done made me lose my train of thought, because I guess spirit had to just correct me with all of that. You still have free will. Even though it may look bad and people may shun you about it, people may throw shade at you about it and say this and that, because, you know, they're sticking to the fucking script. I'll say it like that. Come on, spirit. That they're sticking to the script. No matter how toxic, you know what I'm saying, damaging and trauma causing and codependent it may be. I'm you know what I'm saying? Look, to each his own, right? Come on, spirit, what else? It doesn't mean that you can't have a healthy relationship. It doesn't mean that. But don't expect that I should be, and I'm not going to expect that you should behave or act a certain way towards me. We can have that mutual respect. You understand? Because I'm past that shit. Because relationships ain't what the fuck. They don't come in a book. Right? It's not just about me or you or anybody sticking to a fucking script. This is real fucking life. And people are suffering and dying because they want to stick to the script. Come on, spirit. Lord have mercy. God's grace and mercy. Somebody's a prayer warrior. Stay that way. Yes. Yeah, stay and study. Look, know them books. Like you know the lyrics to that music, right? Yes. Do what you're doing. Yeah, because whatever it is, it fits you to a T. It's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So take that how it resonates. A prayer or phrase uttered for God's grace and mercy. Repeat information to raise awareness and advance education. Learn as much. Oh, I want to get some of these. Let's get some of these. We got Jack and Jill here. Jack and Jill. Remember that song? There was a few songs with Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Somebody's heartbroken. Somebody's trying to keep that hidden. Somebody could be getting readings too. Somebody could be getting a lot of readings because they feel heartbroken by something. So they've been seeking divination in some way, shape, or form. Don't have to be just readings. Well, some kind of reading. I don't know what kind, but they've been seeking divination. What's going on here, spirit? Oh, yeah. I am not under the influence. So somebody said they're not high. They're not using no more. That's what they said. Talents. Something could have been interfering with their gifts, their talents, their skills. So somebody's saying they're not under the influence. That's good, right? I can see clearly. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, overlooking bullshit, mine or anybody else's, right, in order to perform. Because that's really what it is. You're putting on a show. You're not performing. You're being your authentic self. You're doing what you like to do. You're doing it, with a fresh perspective. You're not under the influence. You're not about to lose these opportunities anymore. That's what I'm hearing somebody say. What we got here? The rooster will crow 3 times. That's how you will know the prophecy has been fulfilled. Okay, so somebody's been getting warnings. Yeah, somebody could be getting warnings. Like, things could be happening, red flags. And, some could be even getting, like, weird shit happen. Ooh, who's been playing? Somebody doing mirror magic. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Wow, somebody could be trying to extort your energy. I remind you of what you did. A lot of people feel that way. I remind you of what you did. A lot of people feel that way. So somebody triggering somebody. Somebody's doing some kind of magic over your gifts, over your skills. Somebody's trying to take your place. Somebody wants your gifts. If not the gift itself, they want the attention, the confidence, the freedom. They want, and some may just want the stability that you get from your gifts. Okay, take it how it resonates. Some don't even care about what you do, as per se what it is. They just want the benefits of what you do. You hear me? Take it how it resonates. Cause I heard unskilled and unaware. Because they couldn't do it if they tried, but they jealous because you know how. You can. Right? Let's say, look, you were so mean to me. This is somebody that was mean to you. And you prayed for this person. It fell right on grace. A prayer, a phrase, urged for God's grace and mercy. You prayed for this person. Or whoever this is. Yep, because there was definitely injustice. This was definitely a one-sided relationship. Okay? What's going on, Spirit? Come hell or high water, you did a lot of purging. Yeah? And now, you balanced your energy out. You secured your own destiny. Thank you, Spirit. You know what I mean? Whatever you're doing, it fits you to a T. It looks good on you. It looks good on you. That's what I heard. We got time has passed. Time's up. Yeah. You could be getting a restart. All right, boundaries. Right. There go them boundaries again. Yep, Spirit said just set your boundaries. Yep, because you almost fell for the okie doke before. You ain't gonna be no more of that shit. You hear me? Ain't gonna be none of that hee-haw shit. Hee-haw. Oh shit, the donkey's talking. Oh shit, remember the talking donkey on the path? Donkey, you don't see that? You don't see that spirit there? Hoo-wee. This for somebody. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody that's been warning, somebody been trying to tell somebody, you don't see that spirit there? Ooh-wee. And he kept hitting the donkey, kept trying to whip the donkey. What's wrong with you? The donkey's like, look, man. Oh, somebody could be trying to get somebody to keep doing something, and they're saying, no, I can't. Look, nigga, that spirit, there's boundaries. Somebody has boundaries. Spiritual boundaries. Ooh-wee. Come on now. Look, we both loved you. You did somebody you love more than you loved yourself at one point. More than you love God. Definitely, if you don't love yourself, you can't love God, right? Because we already know we can get into all of that. But yeah, thief, listen. This is an energy thief. This was a vampire. This is somebody that stole from you. Because they exploited your love and your kind and your nurturing nature. Your ability to overlook their offenses. Come on, Spirit. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, you got a fresh start, collective. You had, you that reset. Remember, we talked about that, taking that break, right? That reset. Recalibrate, right? Ooh, change them tires. Spirit said, change them tires, change the oil. Ooh, because your oil ain't cheap. Come on now. Because your oil ain't cheap. What kind of car you driving? What kind of car you driving? What we got here? Your gift. Stop playing. It's all, look, I'm telling you, somebody seeking information. It's an emperor in reverse. Could be dealing with the Aries. All right? Yeah, look, the moon in secret. I'm telling you. Somebody seen you get a fresh start. Somebody also see, they shocked that you got boundaries. You got protection. Somebody's shocked. Somebody told somebody, what the fuck? I can't do nothing. Now she has a boundary. You don't see that fucking spirit there? I can't go no fucking further. Yeah, somebody's shocked to hear that shit. Yes, sir. They wanted you to surrender to their will. Stop playing with me. That man wanted that donkey to surrender. Do what he told him to fucking do. That donkey said, look, nigga, I'll jump off this cliff and kill myself first. You hear me? Stop playing. Ooh-wee. Come on now. What's going on here, y'all? Ooh, lovers in the reverse. This could be a lover. Someone you had a relationship with. Look, they envied you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is somebody that came for you, collective. I promise. Yes, they did. Look, because you a fucking medium. They envy that shit. Your talents. I'm trying to tell you something. They envy that shit. Somebody came for you and your spirit guy stopped these niggas at the... Listen, they was on their way. They was on their way to do it again. And they got stopped on the path. You hear me? Somebody got stopped on the way. My chapstick at? Somebody got stopped on the way. Yep, whoever they went to do whatever, to get whatever they was getting done, they told them, we can't go no more. I can't do it no more. Nope. That person is protected. Man, listen, look, you and both of us killed. That's what they said. You finna get both of us killed. Cause we're gonna be falling off this cliff. Ooh, child. And then his eyes open and he seen it. Ooh, child. Your talent. What you say, spirit? That you are an original. And they were the copycat. Stop playing. Stop playing. What's going on here, spirit? They were so mean to you. And envious of your gifts. Yes, buddy. What? I remember all the other times you did it. Ooh, child. Somebody knows now. Holy Spirit says somebody knows that you see them. That you seen them. You always seen them. You was just being graceful. You were giving them grace. You prayed for them. You prayed for them. You forgave them. You prayed for them. You asked God to Lord, have grace and mercy over their life. Look, I almost fell for the okie doke. Give me one more and then we're going to get something else. Get some tarot on here. What's going on, Spirit? Anything else they need to know from this deck? Excuse me. Little pig, let me in. Knock my hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Boom. Mirror magic. Somebody went off on their own. Gotta get off on your own, girl. Yep, somebody probably tried to do something. Look, they wanted to take your fucking place. I'm telling you. Somebody collects shoes or boots. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Yes. Mirror magic. That's what they did, yep. Spirit says that somebody couldn't even handle putting your shoes on. Somebody couldn't even handle what it would take, because they would damn sure have to start from the fucking bottom. You hear me? And that's a hard pill for somebody to swallow. They shocked. They shocked. Because your talents, what they've been trying to steal, are your gifts. Thank you. Thank you again for the confirmation. Look, that's why you don't belong. That's why you always felt like you didn't belong. Your gifts wouldn't let you rest. We all come with our own gifts. Now, are they ever, when we notice, when we know what they are, you know what they're for. But this ain't somebody that even recognizes their own gifts, because I'm going to tell you why. Because they go to somebody else. You understand? They go to somebody else. They go get somebody else to do it. A double-edged sword. They go get somebody else to do it because they want to act as if they believe in God. Oh, they know there's a God. Oh, look at that. Spirit said they know there's a God. They know there's a God. They know it. That's why they do it. They get somebody else to do it. Who was he? Listen, baby, you are the initiator. You are the initiator. It was in your heart. Your heart initiated. Your heart and your web of lies is what's catching other fucking people up. What's going on here, Spirit? Didn't I say I'm done with this? Open. Crossroads. That's right. Somebody's at a crossroads. You are correct with it. Hand itching left or right. Somebody here, listen. Somebody want to know what's going on. They want to be the left hand knowing what the right hand's doing and where they going. It ain't finna happen. Listen, I'm telling you, that's what they want to know. What's going on? We got a King of Cups here. This could be the upside down lover. Somebody in their feelings. What do we got? Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody that did not have a victory with you. Or they did not have a victory. They did not get what they were looking for. This person could have been very mean to you. Yeah, you could have had to set boundaries with this person. This person was very nasty towards you. Somebody really don't want to accept that it is what it is. You know, especially when it comes to your spiritual protection and who you are. Yeah. Your gifts are original. Your gifts are solid. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no question in that. You know, now you just got to start questioning the people around you. We got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that wanted you to stop loving yourself. They wanted to bring down your vibration. That's what they wanted. They wanted to bring down your vibration so that they could fucking keep attacking you. So that you wouldn't be protected. Man, listen. What I say. Man, listen. Look, man, listen. They tried to lower your vibration so that you wouldn't be so fucking protected and they could fucking attack you. But they couldn't do that either. They can't touch you. They can't touch your light. And I don't mean they can't reach out and touch it. They can't fucking physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually do it. Listen, their lamp will go out before yours will. What's going on here, Spirit? And sometimes I feel like there's some people that know their lamp, that their time is inching closer because they're very reckless. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fearful action. You know what I mean? You have no fucking idea where you're going. So if you think it's fucked up here, right? And you try to take a shortcut, man, listen. And you know, it's like we might as well just go ahead and get the lesson, hold ourselves accountable, and find and seek wisdom. I'm telling you, the Sun, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Ooh-wee. There's some kind of Two of Cups. There's some kind of information, some kind of truth is coming out about a lot of lies. A lot of things that were said. Somebody trying to cause an ending to somebody. They cause. Listen, I'm telling you, they cause some endings to some relationships. All right, this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is you collected by yourself. but you got your boundaries, you got faith, you got your spirit guides with you, right? You learn how to love yourself, even if it means that you have to sit by yourself for a little while. It's not forever. I mean, no, that's not the end of the story. That's not, because if God is protecting you, what makes you think he's going to leave you in this state? That's what we have to remember and be faithful and continue to stay hopeful, because the density of the energy in the universe these days on the earth, I'm going to say it like that, is so heavy. It's like the people's morale is just falling, like they're losing hope, they're losing faith. Do not do that. That's all the enemy wants you to do. It's oppression. Just, you know how I feel like you can't breathe? That's oppression. Your air, yeah, that's oppression. In order to get their way. God got that, though. God got that. Two of Swords in the reverse. You're not in the energy with the Two of Swords in the upright. This is giving me the energy of giving people grace, right? Knowing that people do a little shady shit, right? But you pick and choose your battles, right? You don't want to lose your footing over some bullshit, over somebody's character defect, over a behavior that somebody has not yet learned to contain. You gotta, we're all coming from somewhere now. I don't care what it is. We all coming from somewhere. A hurt place. And once you can see that shit, you already got the take on the person. You already got the drop on them. You already got the drop on them. Heard somebody say you need to go sit your ass down somewhere and heal. And that'll tear them up. It really will. So be cautious too, because somebody like to fight. Somebody will try to fight you because you're exposing them and shit. They don't like that shit. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. What we got here? Whoo-wee, the devil. I can't make it up. Somebody get hot when you tell. Listen. Yes. Listen. Somebody could be going to jail. Somebody knows that the energy that they sent out, this could have been somebody you were definitely in a relationship with. Yeah, this is somebody that tried to cause you a lot of burdens, but you are not burdened at this time. You are free. Remember, you freed yourself way up in the beginning of this reading. It's a lot of energy here and there, so take it hot, resonators. Yeah, you listen. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, what up? What? Yeah, somebody did. I'm telling you, somebody did not want you to take this leap of faith. Somebody wanted you to be so heavy and burdened, that you're unable to even see where you're going. Look, some of y'all didn't even have no car. Your car could have broke down. Somebody's car could have broke down. All right? Yeah. Seven of Swords. Somebody wanted to take what you work for. Man, listen, I can't make it up. Somebody wanted your position. They wanted to be in the image of you. Right? But see, it's not just an image. You know what I'm saying? It's a life. It's a soul. You can't. We got that one fingerprint, right? That one thing that it's ours. It's ours. You have your own. Stop trying to imitate others and go within and find out who the fuck you are. And then you have your own shit. You don't have to worry about nobody. You ain't got to worry about trying to take nobody else's shit, because it ain't going to matter. You're gonna stand tall in who you are. You will. Yes, you will. Child, please. The only reason people talk shit when you doing something different is because they can't fucking do it. They don't have the courage. And they ain't your fucking friends if they don't say, look, I wish you well. Anything I can help you to get there. Them ain't your fucking friends. All right, y'all. Deuces. Stay up.